Beyond the Gates time. Let's get into it. So Dani wants Anita to tell Naomi that her wanting a double mastectomy is wrong, and Anita's like, absolutely not. And I agree, because who are you, Dani, to tell Naomi what to do with her body? So Naomi is visiting Bill to tell him about the BRCA gene, but first he wants to know what was going on with Tomas, and she was like, I don't know, he was just feeling away. It's not like I work here. Tomas was like, bring Naomi, the usurper, to me. Shout out to House of the Dragons. But Naomi's like, I don't want his little raggedy job. And oh, by the way, Dad, I have the BRCA gene. Hayley meets up with Randy at Uptown and tells him that she did him a solid in leading Smitty down the wrong path as it pertains to Lynette's disappearance. She's trying to frame Leah for it. So yesterday, Kyle accidentally told Nicole that Ted and Shanice are moving towards loving each other. And Nicole was a little bothered by that, but she claims she's okay today. And then she goes out to the desk and she tells Shanice, I hear congratulations are in order. You and Ted are taking the next step. So then Shanice asks her, well, how do you really feel about it, Nicole, since we have to see each other every day? Couldn't be me. No, thank you. Surprisingly, Bill is very gentle and understanding when Naomi breaks the news. He understands how she feels, and he doesn't have a meltdown like Dani, which Naomi thanks him for. And then Naomi quickly says, well, I wish you would take your health a little more seriously, because checking yourself out of the hospital was a bad idea. And he's like, well, Hayley has a plan for me. Yeah, to kill you, Bill. So Hayley's plan is to speed up the poison by having Bill overexert himself through vigorous exercise. Dani is shocked that Anita said no, and Anita is like, I'm going to listen to my granddaughter's perspective. I'm going to give her hers, or I'm going to give her mine, and that's going to be it. And then I'm going to make sure that we, Anita and Dani, are not arguing as Naomi needs us, because Dani's on one and she needs to relax. This is Naomi's decision. So Nicole admits she does feel a little way about Ted and Shanice taking this next step, but it's not because of what Shanice thinks. She thinks that Shanice and Ted are good for each other and they bring out the best in each other. And Nicole gives her blessing. Well, thank you so much, ex-wife. No, I don't like it. Deanna then picked up a stray from Orphe Jeans because this old-looking young man has no money. He didn't even charge his phone so he can Venmo her. No, Deanna, but whatever. I guess you have poor decision-making like your mother. So Randy cautions Hayley against doubling or tripling up this dose. He's like, we want it to be undetectable. And when the symptoms start kicking in, do not let Bill go to the hospital. And his heart should give out soon. This is so horrible. Naomi does not want to hear anything Bill is saying about Hayley's holistic plan. She's like, need I remind you, we are currently fighting a case against this very type of thing. And you're listening to this pint-sized woman who's half your size and half your age now. Then Anita texts Naomi and she has to go, but she thanks Bill for listening to her and he wishes her well because he's like, Anita don't like to hear anything secondhand because Naomi's like, I bet somebody told her about my BRCA gene. Damn, Naomi teleported over there. Okay, so she's already over at Anita's house. She's like, who told you about the mastectomy? Like, I didn't even tell my mama that. And she's like, word gets around fast in this family, especially something important. So then Naomi is seeking advice from Anita, but she's doing a great job of saying, let me hear why you, Naomi, have picked this. Naomi has done every test known to man. No wonder she's not working. She's been at appointments and MRIs and plastic surgeons. Like, oh my God. Anita was like, well, you've done your research. And she's just like, well, why do you want to do this? And Naomi is saying that watching Anita go through it and her being almost brought to the brink made Naomi think that she herself could not do the same as Anita. She could not handle it. She thinks it would break her. And that is why she's considering a double mastectomy. So this mystery guy at Orphe Jeans is looking for Garland Memorial. He's asking to use Deanna's phone again to look up at an address because he can't charge his phone. Whatever. And she's like, I know that place well. My father used to work there. And the guy automatically recognized that she is mourning her father because he has lost his mother as well. So, okay, I guess this is about to be a love interest. But why he gotta be broke? Hayley enters Bill's office with some grass in a cup, trying to push this healthy lifestyle kick. He tells her that he met up with Naomi and Naomi is against this. Hayley's like, yeah, because it's my suggestion. She would be against anything I do. And this is our first journey to a healthy life. And then he drinks that mess. Ugh. So Anita tells Naomi, don't you say that about yourself. You are your mother and your father. You have all the strength that you need. And she does say that if she would have known other preventative measures before her lumpectomy, she would have considered them as well. But she's not going to tell Naomi what to do. It's completely up to her. And Naomi thanks her. And she's like, see, I could never have a conversation like this with my mom because she's too emotional. And then Anita helps her realize that Dani is a model. So you don't have the same ties to your body and self-image as your mother does, and it's not tied to your self-worth. But Naomi's like, mom is so much more than her body, but Anita's like, this is all Dani knows, and they just have a good conversation. Glad to see it. Now, what I don't like, why they keep the makeup in the wig hairline? Comb it out. I'm sorry, pet peeve. Surprisingly, Bill likes the smoothie. She says it's elderberry and something else, and it covers the taste of kale and this. And then tomorrow we're going to do a mile on the treadmill, but I'll wear my skimpy shorts for you to motivate you. Bill is such a simp. I hate it. And then June is like, where did Brokey go? I know that's right, because please, Deanna, pick somebody else. Okay, so Deanna's talking about how she and this mystery man, they had a little vibe, and June agrees. So then we go to the next scene, and he's in Garland, and I was like, oh, snap. This is one of Kyle's sons. And then Nicole comes out and calls him Noel, I think. And she's like, I recognize you from your dad's pictures. They could have picked a better looking Noel. Sorry, I love you. Okay, not Noah. Noah. And this is Kyle's youngest son. Okay, let's see what's about to happen. Not Noah immediately dragging Nicole into a family dispute because Kyle's like, oh, you don't have no money. And Noah was like, I just need a couple $100 to the next gig. And Kyle went off. And Nicole exited because what? I don't want to hear this either. Kyle is like, this musician life is over. I will help you only if you agree to apply for a job that I just heard about from Eva yesterday in the DMV. So this Noah is about to be new Derek at the clinic. Oh my goodness, Bill gets up to walk over to his device and he falls on the ground. She must have put an extra dose in there despite what Randy said, but let's see. And then Hayley's at the bar toasting it up and Dani was like, what? What do you have to celebrate? Okay, now wait, I'm confused. So, Noah's gonna stay with Kyle, and Kyle's like, oh, you're taking my bed too, as well as picking my pocket, and Nicole's like, oh, I have space in my house. Does Kyle not have 2 bedrooms? I'm confused, but okay, let's keep going. So Anita tells Naomi the decision is hers, and she also tells Naomi whatever her mother decides to do is Dani's decision as well, but she will be there to support the both of them. Good. Dani is not letting up on Hayley at this bar. She's like, these optics are terrible. Your husband is sick with a mystery disease and you're out here day drinking. And Hayley's like, well, you're more concerned about building your own husband, Andre. And Dani's like, everything is fine with me and Andre, but And then Hayley just laughs and says she's toasting to Bill not having any more symptoms since they left the hospital. Then we go back over to Bill. He is still on this ground, knocked out. He finally comes to. He is able to drag himself up on his little, coffee table or whatever. And he's like, what the hell is wrong with me? You're being poisoned because you're too stupid to see that this girl is working you. Until tomorrow. Like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss what's next.